Ben 10 is a terrible detective. In the episode Super Alien Hero Buddy Adventures, Ben discovers a children's show featuring aliens that rip off his own alien transformations. Ben and Gwen spend their day at Planetary Studios and find the creator of the horrible knockoff show. His name is Tim Dean, and he clashes with one of Ben's heroes, Abel North, who plays Kangaroo Commando, a nod to Adam West, who famously played Batman. After Kangaroo Commando the ride is blown up, everyone starts pointing fingers at who could be responsible. Ben is so caught up in believing in his hero, he immediately places blame on Dean. Gwen is a little bit smarter, and she insists they investigate. At the end of the day, it's revealed that Abel's twin brother Kane is the one sabotaging Abel and Dean. Abel North supposedly stole credit for special effects and gadgets, while Dean stole his idea for the alien ripoff show.
Can't anybody come up with anything original in Hollywood?
Now, to give Ben some credit here, I couldn't follow this mystery either. I think we needed some more hints towards a mystery twin brother. Even though I know this is supposed to be like a hokey reveal and a callback to Batman and the shows of that era, Ben is still just a bad detective for letting his bias cloud his judgment. This is yet another reason why he needs Gwen around, as she is more observant and better at doing the detective stuff. But we do see Ben's detective skills mature by the time Alien Force comes around, and it's nice to see that Ben does get better at this part of the hero life. Anyway, here's our full review.
Quite possibly the worst episode in the series.
Now, why do you think that?
It's just so awful.
You don't like the aspects of like the Universal Studios knockoff, or you don't like the Alien Hero Buddy?
I don't like the Alien Hero Buddies. I don't think I don't like pretty much the whole episode. I'm very uninterested. It's like a nothing burger kind of thing.
You think so?
Yeah, it's filler to the extreme in my opinion.
Whoa, interesting.
Yeah.
This episode doesn't need to exist.
It doesn't at all. If it never existed, I would feel the same now, actually, because I would never know that it didn't exist.
There's some good
I'd
stuff
be
in
less
here, though.
angry,
Yeah.
but not happier because,
There's some fun stuff.
No. There is a cool part where we notice, what's his name,
Abel North?
Abel North has a twin brother, Kane, and he looks just like
Omni-Man.
I'm all there for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
Especially since he's an evil family member, so it kind of checks out.
Yeah, I don't know if he was twin, but I also like we noticed the whole Kane and Abel.
Yeah,
I liked it.
And that's funny. He wants to be but he doesn't make sense either, because I first saw this and I was like, okay, he's jealous of Abel North because Abel North is the hero of the show, and he also takes credit for making inventions when technically Kane made the inventions. Yeah. But then he said he made Alien Hero Buddies. He said he had the idea for that.
Why did you do that?
Also,
And here's another issue too. You're first led to believe that Abel is angry because the show is being canceled. His show is being canceled for Super Alien Hero Buddies.
Yeah.
So to fix that, he decides that he's going to be a real life superhero. Like what?
Well, I think he's trying to win back its crowd with the stunt show.
Saving people. Look, I'll be happy if they save. I'm not going to watch a show that I decided not to watch.
He just decides to save people once his brother blows up his ride.
No, but Kane is the one saving people.
No, Abel's the one saving people.
Oh, Kane he's just trying to clean up the mess of.
Yeah, Abel's really trying to help out. He's a good dude. I mean, he's an actor, but he's trying to help out.
Also, it doesn't make sense that he can do all those things.
Yeah, he looks a little old and pudgy.
Yeah,
but I guess he's got equipment.
Well, he's like, I do all my own stunts. How? You're 100 pounds overweight. I see that beer belly. Okay.
You would think they would make him more buff, but I think he's supposed to be sort of out of shape.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a washed-up actor.
The vibe I get is like Adam West, Batman.
Yeah,
Adam
I think that was exactly what they wanted from us, but I don't know. I'm just not happy with this episode.
Yeah, a lot of stuff doesn't really make sense, but we do get a couple good forearms scenes. We get a couple good heat blast scenes. We get a lot of good Wildvine showings.
Yeah, they're lucky the aliens really show up in this episode.
Wildvine literally does a gum whatever this move is. Gum.
I don't know. You tell me.
Bazooka, I think is what it is.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you right now, every time we do an episode with Wildvine,
it just cements our S tier rating that we had him in that one episode.
Yeah. Go watch that, guys. What are you doing here? This episode sucks compared to that one.
No, come on. But yeah, no. Kane just doesn't make any. He doesn't make the villain's motivation. It's like he can't. Also, I guess he pitched the idea to the studio, and the studio was like, okay, we'll not do that because it's a dumb idea. And then they take they take Tim Dean, who's the Josh Keaton animator character.
Yeah.
And they make him do the thing, and that's why he's so bored with it.
It sucks.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Because he doesn't want to be doing it. He wants to be doing whatever. Because he's like, my drawings aren't even that good.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna be a boomer here, but like compared to what we grew up on with cartoon wise, like Batman, Static Shock, all that, and then you go and you watch like I'm gonna hate on it again. Steven Universe and stuff. Just the animation style sucks.
Ben 10
comparison.
Reboot is a
Yeah.
very
Oh,
direct.
that's a great comparison.
Whenever people make fun of Ben 10 Reboot, they'll pull from this episode.
Yeah.
Because Ben's always like, they made my characters bad, and he's like, why is Forearms rapping and Forearms, or why is Heat Blast rapping and Forearms shouldn't be Scottish?
Yeah, and that's exactly what they're doing in the reboot.
Yeah. Well, they don't. It's not that far, but it's
Rock. There's one Shock Rock.
Shock Rock.
Is he cool?
I think he enhances the rest of Ben's aliens.
Oh, really?
I think.
So
I
you have
haven't
to
gotten
turn
that
into
part.
that to turn into another one?
No,
You're watching the reboot?
I'm getting through it. I'm chipping away.
Ew.
Well, I'm trying to do a video essay.
I saw grown up Ben 10, and I just almost threw
He
up.
looks like Abel North.
I hate him.
It's pudgier on the middle.
I know. I hate everything about him. He looks like a Uncle Grandpa or whatever it's called.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does,
He's
with the
not
little
that
tufts
bad.
and stuff. Yeah, he's awful.
There's one special at the very end of Ben 10 Reboot that I'm trying to get to, where it's like all the different Ben 10s are there.
Yeah.
And they're fighting Alien X, which is just a
Oh, yeah, it's called like there's like
Alien
a whole,
Extinction.
Yeah.
It's
You're watching this whole thing for that one thing.
Well, yeah, because it's more original Ben 10 than I can watch.
God, I am so disappointed in you. I begged you
disappointed?
for months to watch Loki season 2, and you are actually just voluntarily watching.
I
the
didn't
Ben
make
10
any video
reboot.
essays or anything on Loki season 2. I'm wanting to do something with the reboot, even though it's
Why?
taking me a long time to get through it.
Yeah.
People on Twitter will defend the reboot like it's their favorite show of all time. When
If
in
it
reality,
is, I don't respect any of their opinions.
the people that I saw talking about it were very young comparatively to me and you.
Oh, that's why I don't respect their opinions.
But like I can see where they're coming from. It's not as bad as like Teen Titans Go initially. It's like the Ember Island players from Avatar. Everyone was saying, "Oh, the Netflix version is just like that."
Oh, yeah.
It's funny that Ben 10 has a version of that too.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no, I mean,
And the villains in the super alien hero buddies?
but they were made to be comically
Yeah, I was about
bad.
to say they were made to be
We
bad.
got Bowling Ball Bandit, the
You got-
Jelly Bean Wizard,
And the
Kitty
cat-
Litterer,
The kitty litterer.
and all of Ben's aliens. Well, there's only 3. There's Handy Buddy, which, hey, you want a Handy Buddy?
Not from you.
There's Fiery Buddy, and then
I'll get a
there's
handy from him.
Burn Your Dick.
Yeah, that's spicy.
Doggy Buddy was the next one.
Oh my god, wild man.
He speaks with like a Scooby-Doo accent kind of thing.
Yeah, he's like,
It's like that Pat Sajak thing where he answers Scooby-Doo and he goes, "I've got one thing to say to you."
I hated that so much, dude. Oh my god.
I have just one thing to say to you.
Imagine being that close to someone and then they go, oh.
It's just right in his face, bro.
We don't see Grandpa Max at all in this episode.
He's fixing the distributor. So they're in Planetary Studios,
It's
which
supposed to
is
be like Hollywood.
sort of like a Universal Studios.
Oh yeah, that too.
I guess they sort of Disneyland as well.
Yeah, that too.
But they didn't want to pay for licensing or rights.
Yeah,
Which
but
is
it's also
weird.
where it's like an amusement park and where they actually film the shows.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of all in one.
Godzilla was in there.
And Ben goes, "That looks so fake."
Yeah.
And then he like shoves his hand into it. And
Yeah, that was cool.
Ben sucks Gwen into this like line where they're going to see Tim Dean or whatever, and Tim Dean is just like, he's like Ben says, "You ripped off those alien heroes in the news." He's like, you ripped me off, and then he goes, "You ripped off those alien heroes in the news," and he goes, "Prove it."
Yeah. Like, what do you mean? Go look at any news story.
Yeah. And then he goes, "Fiery Buddy, take him away." Fiery Buddy, send his ass to the principal's office.
If I was Fiery Buddy, I'd be like, dude, I'm just in a costume. I'm not
like a
actually
15-year-old,
security. Yeah. Like, I was just waving a pizza sign yesterday.
Yeah.
You're lucky I'm here right now. I was going to call out of work.
I've listened to a couple different like podcasts and YouTube series about like Disneyland and Universal Studios. Those people who are in costumes like that are heavily surrounded because you're immediately, you could be taken advantage of very easily.
Oh, yeah.
If you're Mickey Mouse and some animator's like, "Hey, Mickey, take this guy away," you're like, "No, you should be helping me. Actually, more than I should be helping you."
And it's also so they don't break character. Like Disney, for sure. Like if you do anything that's out of character, you're like fired on the spot kind of thing.
Handy Buddy, he has like those fun. It's like a fun little detail because, like whenever you're in like a prop thing or whatever, my brother was the centipede in the James and the Giant Peach play or whatever.
Yeah.
And he had all his arms connected by strings, so when
That's
he moved
cool.
his top arm, and that was the same thing with Handy Buddy.
Yeah.
Like his arms were connected when he moved them. I love when they're walking by, like all 3 of the buddies are walking by, and you just see the bored looking dude in the wild
he's
mud.
just like-
He's just walking by like stoned, looking like
I'm a dog.
I'm
Also,
doggy
can we
buddy.
talk about it? We talked about it when we were watching it. Why Wild Mutt of the 3? It should have been Diamond Head, Heat Blast, and Forearms.
I'm assuming because he's more like fun for kids. like dogs are fun for kids, and they can have that kind of like they probably
Unless you're a
didn't.
pit bull. They eat children.
Ben like goes behind a heat blast like statue or a fiery buddy like stand up thing, and he turns into heat blast, and it's like so much cooler and more intimidating behind the actual stand out thing. And he's going to like,
and he doesn't rap.
It's true. He probably can't rap. He's actually white.
Yeah, that's true. And he's not the Slim Shady, you know.
Machine Gun
Kelly. No, he can't rap to begin.
Yeah. Jack Harlow.
Who's that? See?
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
But then he's going to like throw a fireball at Tim Dean.
Yeah.
He starts it up.
He tells Gwen, he goes, he'll change his mind when I literally kill him.
Ben is 2 steps away from being an actual supervillain.
It's like, what do you mean? You can't throw a fireball at someone and expect them to live.
And what's even funnier, it has like physics. Like he has the fireball ready, and it like falls out.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh crap. And he like drops it.
He's literally like Invincible. He's like, oh, I thought you were strong enough. You know?
He throws a fireball.
He's a crisp. He goes, Vilgax would have just shaken that one off. So, you know, that's on me.
Yeah, I guess so.
He's done that before. Before he said, I'm going to turn into Ripjaws.
Yeah, at the water park?
Yeah, like make him let me go down there.
Yeah, bro. That's oof.
He's not really a hero.
He's a hero, but, you know, it's good that he has Grandpa Max and Gwen. Like there's
the watch times out.
That's true. Yeah, there's a dimension in Omniverse where he doesn't have Gwen and Grandpa, and he's like a total dickhead.
Oh, I believe it.
He's just like selling out. He's like selling. He says he has like a Euro stand.
I saw that clip today.
He saves Abel North from like this fake stunt show type thing.
Yeah,
and he like sucks all the fire out of this like burning.
Sick.
Yeah, sick. And he never, you know, he uses it, but
yeah. He also teleports Abel without doing it. He literally has his hands on his like a superhero, and he just
specifically he like makes a fiery vortex and like drags him away from the building. But you would think that would like burn him alive.
I told you it wasn't teleportation because that's what he did in the Kevin 11 episode too.
You've argued for teleportation. I said it wasn't teleportation.
Did I?
Yes.
You're gonna have to do the.
I will. I'll show him.
Or the 2 trains, and then he kind of teleports to the top of the train.
Okay.
Yeah.
He does like a fire vortex, and he with the fire vortex brings him to the top of the train. So,
man, that's gonna be really embarrassing if you're right about that.
So, but how does that not burn him alive?
He's just cool.
I guess, right?
I mean, he's in a water park, so maybe he's like moist.
Abel?
Yeah. Or maybe Ben just controls. He's a pyrokinetic, so technically he should be allowed to not make things light up on fire.
So he makes like the inside of the vortex like habitable. Because remember when that building was on fire in the second episode?
He teleported 2 people.
People who weren't couldn't have been moist.
Yeah.
So I guess the center of the vortex is not hot. They're not hot enough, you know.
Yeah, or it's so quick.
Wow, that's an interesting power.
Yeah.
That is something they did not think about. I think
no, they did not think about
they
that.
were like, what would look cool?
Kids won't think about that.
Yeah, and it was 2 seconds of the episode too. Anyway,
we're thinking about it. There's nothing else to think about on this stupid episode.
I kind of like the episode. I don't know.
I know you said that. You'd messaged me on my way over that day, and you're like, I'm just rewatching it now, and you know, it's not as bad as I thought it was. And I was like, Cap. He's lying.
I like the setting. I like the universal, and I like that they're trying to solve a mystery.
Yeah.
Even though Gwen does something here, because they go on a roller coaster that's Captain Boomerang. What's Captain Kangaroo?
Mm-hmm. And Marsupial Man.
But Marsupial Man always stole my gadgets and put them in his pouch.
Yeah. Bro, you know he's not actually Marsupial Man. He's also, an actor.
Do we ever hear Captain Kangaroo ever again?
No.
I don't think we do. We hear Captain Nemesis.
I was going to say, we get Captain Nemesis in Alien Force.
Who sort of has like a similar vibe.
They also have his like grown-ass girlfriend kissing Ben.
Yeah, it's weird. I may have to, I'll put it up on screen here if they show him in other
Captain
episodes.
Kangaroo is just goofy. We just got an episode a little bit ago where Ben learns he doesn't need to impress his heroes.
Yeah, the samurai episode was just the exact same
Ishiyama,
thing.
you know? Mm-hmm. It's the first time I actually pronounced that correctly.
Good job.
I was going back editing it, and I was like, wow, I'm an idiot, dude. I could not guess this guy's name.
Hariyama.
Yeah, I said, there was another one I said, Inuyasha.
Inuyasha, bro.
Yeah, so we learned in that episode, which is right here, that hey, buddy, it doesn't matter if he knows you and stuff, which I guess in that one it's more a video game character kind of thing. But
also he says Captain Kangaroo inspired me to be a hero.
Yeah, but he's an actor.
He's an actor. I mean, you know, Ben's a 10-year-old, so it's sort of blurs the lines.
He's also a sociopath.
Yeah, honestly.
I make fun of my people.
But we don't like that. You think that would be a bigger deal since he is a superhero?
Yeah.
He's 10 to 12.
11, 12, 13
13
right
now,
now.
yeah. Because you got the wolf. Yeah.
They're freaking driving on this roller coaster. We're going to say it's going at least 100 miles an hour. I don't know the average speed of a roller coaster.
Pretty quick. Could be that.
The tracks explode, and they just come to a dead stop. And you look over, and Captain Kangaroo dumbass has like grappled onto it and yanked them to a stop.
Yeah. Well, he's
Brother.
got gadgets.
Is all that strength in your belly or something?
No, he's got like power armor or something.
There's no power armor on him.
He's got little like springy foot.
How does that stop a roller coaster with a grapple hook in your arms?
I don't know.
God,
Also,
I hate this episode.
what's more confusing is Ben and Gwen. Gwen makes a point to make fun of Ben about it. She's like, "Oh, looks like no one wants to get on this ride with us."
Yeah.
But for some reason, there's like a woman hanging by her purse on the
other side,
like on just random track of
Yeah.
uninhabited roller coaster.
Also-
so if Ben and Gwen didn't like stop because the thing exploded, they would have run her over in
Yeah.
the cart.
Also-
what was she doing up there?
Also, Gwen was like, oh, I guess this isn't that popular. Bitch, okay, now we don't have a line to wait in. You just get in the roller coaster.
We're about to do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who's complaining about no line at a ride?
Like the Mummy ride at Universal Studios. It's like the best ride. It's indoors. It's like a super nice roller coaster. It has like this fun effects, like all these like.
Is it a scary
animatronic
roller
mummies.
coaster?
Kinda.
Okay.
I mean, it's inside, but it is like a.
Does
it's
it
like
go
an
like
actual,
high and stuff?
Yeah, it's more like fast, and there's.
I think I'm okay. If it's inside, I think I could do that.
It's probably my favorite ride.
But it's not popular, so there's never a line?
Yeah, there was like a no real line when we went. We went
So you
probably
went
like 4 or 5 times. Yeah.
Let's go, dude.
It's indoors too, so you don't have to sit out in the heat.
Indoors.
Indoors. But so yeah, that didn't make sense. And then like conveniently, I was gonna say, so Gwen, she goes, "Oh, he just happens to find a glove with ink on it that's from an artist," and it's like, Gwen, you find stuff like that in every other episode.
That's your MO, Gwen.
That's you. And maybe that's
That's
how
the only reason you're useful.
Maybe that's how she picks it up so fast. She's like, wait a minute, that actually doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
There's a good stink fly bit in this because Gwen's like holding her mouth the whole time.
Yeah, and he goes, "I'll drop when I'm good and ready."
Just
And he
immediately.
gets and the frame is so funny because it's Ben. He goes, "Oh," and they both just fall into the water.
Oh, we didn't mention the forearms bit where he jumps and then de-transforms.
Dude, I'm telling you, there's 2 times the watch was like, "F you."
Like, Ben, you're being dumb right now, bro.
Yeah, it's like, okay, taking you down a notch, literally.
Because he's like, Gwen's saying something about. She's like, maybe Abel North is a little too convenient. Maybe he's the bad guy in this. And Ben's like, don't say anything bad about him. I'm gonna be his partner.
Yeah,
and then he jumps. and just face plants. It's like the funniest thing.
Oh man, that was awesome.
But then they decide to go stink fly and kind of investigate further. And they fall in the water. The guard chases them, and they're just like soaking wet, and they leave a trail of water right to them.
Yeah. Dumb.
They're like the worst detectives of all time.
They really are. I mean, they're 10 years old. 10-year-olds.
They are 10-year-olds.
No, they're 2 10-year-olds.
There's only 2 of them,
Yeah.
And then there's like they're gonna premiere an episode of the Hero Buddies show or whatever, and then that cuts to like Abel North hanging above a cat of.
What's so funny? He's not even scared. He just looks very inconvenient. Like his face is like.
Well, he's a trained, special stunt performer.
Yeah, that's true.
He could probably jimmy his way out of it.
He's also probably thinking, my brother's not gonna kill me.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Unless he was.
And that's the thing too. We go and when he's saving him and stuff, the guy is pressing a button and. It happens to be the control for one part of a sky ramp walkway that bends on that just flips open. It's like, and there were several times he'd press a button and something like that would happen. I'm like, who is designing this architecture? Like that's a walkway to like set up props and stuff. It's not part of a prop.
It could be like a James Bond type movie where like he's standing on the right trap door or something.
And Ben happens to be on the
thing. Also, too, the watch mistransforms him. He was trying to go accelerate for this.
Yeah.
Which probably would have been smart because he could have gotten Abel and Dean at the same time. I don't think Dean wasn't even hanging up yet, though.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
He sees Dean and goes, "Wait, so you didn't do this?"
He's like, "No, idiot. I'm an underpaid animator.
Yeah. What would I do?
My job is literally hell."
Yeah, 100%. My hand cramps. I'm wearing a glove. That's an arthritic glove.
And then the Godzilla prop which I don't think is safe, but like just shooting fire out.
Yeah, that's
And
the
it
thing.
lights the whole
it's
thing on
supposed to
fire.
be special effects. It should not be shooting literal fire out of it. What is going on here?
I love that though.
I wonder
you know
how
what?
many people have died making the shows at what is it called?
Planetary Studios.
Yeah. How many lawsuits are they under?
Probably a lot. Wait, are they making movies or is that just like a behind the scenes kind of tour thing?
To me, it seemed like they were shooting things there too.
Oh. I believe it, yeah.
Why would they make a set and then make a replica set somewhere else to show people? You know what I mean?
Good point.
No one's wasting that kind of money.
It maybe also want a Godzilla ride. Like there's not. I don't think there's like a Godzilla.
There should be a King Kong one where he puts you in a barrel and throws you.
That's actually at Nintendo World.
He throws you?
No, but I think they're making like a minecart ride or something for Donkey Kong or something.
Oh, that's cool. Where you
There's
actually
a-
like jump the broken rails, right?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
That's only at the Captain Kangaroo ride.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There's a King Kong ride where you're like you're in a bus and like King Kong like grabs you and then a dinosaur comes out and he has to fight dinosaurs while like protecting your bus. And then at the end of it, bro, there's like an actual 2-scale King Kong.
No way.
And the dude
Which
behind me,
scale, Kaiju or
no,
Black?
like Jack Black version, like 2005 King Kong. But the dude behind me, he goes, like it's quiet, it's so silent, everyone's staring up at the big monkey. Dude behind me goes, "That's fucking real, fool." He's like, he goes, "Oh, that's real."
That's just a monkey.
He's like, "It looks too real. That's real." I was laughing my ass off, bro.
Oh, that's f***ing awesome.
Anyway, yeah, that's about all we got. I mean,
Yeah.
Grandpa comes back and he hands Ben. He's like, "These reminded me of your aliens."
Oh, ha ha ha! Very funny, Grandpa. I'm gonna take you to an old person.
Oh, comment down below. Would you like to see like a Ben 10 roller coaster or have like some kind of Ben 10 theme park?
Ooh, that would be cool.
I would love a
want
Ben 10 theme park.
Yeah, I f with it.
What would? Yeah, just have like the different aliens
They
walking
could
around.
do a zero gravity thing where it spins really fast. It could be like Accelerate or something.
Yeah, dude. Put you in one of those like teacup type
Or-
rides
or
and
it-
your cannonball.
Yeah, I was gonna say the other one could be Cannonball too.
Which one?
The zero gravity one because he's
Oh yeah,
spinning,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
It could be.
Anything could be Cannonball.
I love that, dude. Have like
Yeah.
like the Hulk ride, but have it just forearms.
The one where it drops you and like slingshots you back up, that could be Wildvine.
That could be Wild Vine.
Like the arms are like his arms,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. They could let a ghost possess your body. That could be like the ghost freak one.
They could have like a little either a rock climbing or like a geode farming area, and it could be Diamond Head,
sick,
you know.
Dude. Oh my god, I love that idea.
Yeah, yeah.
How come does Cartoon Network have any?
We need to stop talking. We could make this an episode.
Yeah.
We
Wait,
may.
what do you mean a short?
No, we just make an episode.
Oh yeah, designing a Ben 10 theme park.
Yeah.
Have like big chill slurpees or whatever.
Ooh,
Big
that's
chill
sell.
ices.
Let's sell. Yeah.
Big chill sloppy top.
Let's go, dude.
Humongosaur.
Do you know there's at like there's one theme park where you get into like a thing and it looks like you're flying and it flies you
Oh,
around?
Superman. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be Jet Ray.
Could be or Stinkfly. It could smell like the whole time.
They slime you at the end like a Nickelodeon.
Yes.
Like the final part is you get slimed.
You get on Ripjaw's Riptide Rocket or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
a water ride.
That'd be sick.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
put us in charge.
Okay, we'll do a video. We'll do
I'm,
like
I'm
an
with it.
extended video.
Yeah,
with this.
if this video gets
4 views. We'll do one of those episodes.
if this video gets 25 likes, we will do a Ben 10 theme park episode.
Yeah, I really want to do it. So
yeah,
please
because I'm
like the
already.
video.
I mean, we've already done so many.
Yeah,
So-
I think I've got plenty more ideas.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. Like this video, we're begging you. Even if you don't, we may just do it. I don't know.
If you want another Wildvine episode, you can click over there.
Yep.
If you want to watch any of our other Ben 10 reviews / breakdowns, they'll be over here. And if you want to subscribe, it'll be where Steven's kind of fiddling with right there in the middle. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.